Hello, Guardians! Chris Bassett here, and I'll be showing you how to do the Whispers of the Past to get the Whisper of the Worm exotic sniper rifle for a free-to-play character. Alright, let's get into it. So you see, I've got the quest here. We're going to go talk to Eris Morn. You can get up the quest from the kiosk here. Check out the terminal. I'm at the tower location. I know it's winter time, but hopefully this makes sense. But come over to the quest terminal, approach it, and down here in the corner, look at the past. And it should be, wait, is it this one? Here it is, my bad. It's in the exotic, where it says quests related to gear. As a free-to-play player, we don't get access to this stuff unless Bungie releases, like, a free-to-play trial. Like, sometimes they do that with, like, certain events or certain DLCs. They'll release it for a week or two for free-to-play. But anyway, I'm rambling. It should be both here. So you'll find both quests for the Whisper of the Worm and the Outbreak Perfected Pulse Rifle. So make sure you grab those, pick them up, and then double check in your quest tab that you have it. So we'll go over to Eris and get that started on the moon. But let's talk about gear real fast. So I'm doing this on a Hunter as a Void class. And if you watched a previous guide, which I'll put a link somewhere over here, over there, of all the best free-to-play weapons for a beginner, and so you'll get this loadout immediately. So you'll get if you choose a new light quest, and then you pick a void subclass, you'll get this machine gun, this pulse rifle, and then I think the shotgun. It's either this shotgun or that one. No. Sorry, it's probably this one. But anyway, so you'll pick up this shotgun, and then that'll be your loadout. And then I would recommend at least doing some of the portal activities. So if you go to your menu, go over to portal, choose the Crucible, do a few of the control matches are fun. Rumbles can be fun as well. Right now this event's going on, but do some of these. So you can get some legendary armor and a few weapons, and you'll need to do this to open up. I'd recommend both doing Crucible and the Fire Team activity. So both Fire Team, just do the quick play on both until you get yourself a decent set. So, the recent change to our armor, you can now get set bonuses. So, you get one set for Crucible, one set from the Fire Team Ops, and they have set bonuses. So, like this current season, you get regeneration, damage resistance, then you get like reload speed. You'll get those. You'll also need to get at least rank 3, because at rank 3, you can then equip your armor with the mods. So the mods are going to be super important to get through the dungeon. So we're going to need that. So make sure you check your, click your Guardian rank, and you need to do the quests. So just on like the questing to hit rank 3, you'll need to do portal activities. So you'll need to do that anyway. You'll need to do solo ops, fire team ops, and crucible ops anyway. So I'll be doing that to get rank 3. That way we can throw on the mods on the armor. And it wouldn't hurt to also get the exotic for your class that you're playing as. So if you look at Ikora Ray, we'll have, go talk to her. And she'll have quests for you to do. So I started it. You only have to be so far into the quest before she'll give it to you, but you can do like, here you go. So like the Arc quest line would give you the 6 Coyote, the Solar one would give you Young Ahamkara Spine, and then the Void quest gives you the Graviton Forfeit. When you finish it, I get the Assault Rifle as well, but that way you have improved invisibility. But so we got the Graviton Forfeit. I'd recommend a double heavy and then a harmonic siphon. So we have 2 void weapons, right? We'll be basically using the machine gun as much as possible. You have the Graviton Lance, so they're both void. so they're going to benefit from the Void Siphon. We have Void Reloader, Void Swapping, Grenades are nice. And then for the chest piece, make sure you put on some resistances. There's going to be some Fire and Arc. And then let me switch that to Concussive. So Concussive will help with the Night Boomer shots. Do that. And then do 3 Void Surges. That way when we pick up an Orb of Power, we get like a 25% damage increase to our 2 weapons here. And then the Cape is, or your class item would be Time Dilation, Powerful Attraction, and then when you use your class ability, you get Orb of Power. So it's going to be the other way. So you got 2 ways to make Orbs of Power. You have the Harmonic Siphon, and then you also have after your class ability. As for stat distribution, you're not going to need a ton of health in PvE. In PvP, health plays a big part. You need like 150 health. But on PvE, that can be lower. So just try to balance out your stats as much as possible. I have a little bit extra into my class stat. That way I can dodge every 14 seconds. And this is going to play a huge part into survivability. So if you look at our class, we have the Night Stalker with the arrows. I'm using the dodge to reload. That way we can reload our weapons really quick. Triple jump. Smoke bomb, and then a vortex grenade. This is what you as a loadout. Basically, we're doing this with the loadout that you come with if you chose the New Light quest for Void. For aspects, we're doing dodging makes you invisible, so that's one way to go invisible, and that's why we want our dodging as low as possible. The second way is going to be Trapper's Ambush. So when we jump and then melee the ground or hold the ground to do the slam, you'll go invisible with your smoke bomb. So that's our second way. And then the third way to go invisible would be the Echo of Obscurity, which finisher, when an enemy has low health, will have that dot above its head. You can perform a finishing move by holding the B button, or I'm not sure what it is on mouse and key. On the controller, it's the B, or the circle. You'll go invisible. So that's 3 ways to go invisible, and that's how are going to be our primary source of like defensive / survivability. As for the other 3 fragments, I'm doing defeated targets create an Orb of Power when they're weak, and then picking up the Void Breach or orbs give you Devour. So this is going to be another way that you create an orb, and with your Harmonic Siphon or your class ability, and now Devour replenishes your health. And then the last one is Void Invisibility, has extra duration that stacks with the Graviton Forfeit. So our invisibility effects last longer twice, so we get like 10-second invisibilities. And then when you're invisible, your grenade, melee, and class ability all recharge a lot faster. At maximum stacks, you gain a Void Overshield. Okay, so that's for the setup. There's a few things in the inventory or in the settings I'd manage as well. If you go to, I'm playing on controller. If you go to controller, you can change your button layout to Puppeteer. I like that nice because that way your dodge and your slides are all connected to your stick. So you don't ever have to take your finger off the stick while you're playing. You can just tap the sticks. That's a personal preference. But another really good option is if you go to gameplay, you can turn the auto firing on. That's off by default. Now, all the weapons that you would have to normally tap, like pulse rifles, scout rifles, hand cannons, anything that you have to tap, you can now just hold down for full auto. So I think that's a huge quality of life. You can just go ahead and full auto fire everything now, which makes it easier if you don't have to think about tapping your shots. It's one less thing to try to manage. And then I always turn my helmet on. I don't know, that doesn't help with the gameplay, Chris. Okay, so let's get started on the quest. So we'll head over to, you've got your quest line, got everything set up. Did I talk about, I didn't put any, this is like straight out the box. I don't think I've done anything to any of these weapons. You could, if in theory, get the exotic catalyst for this and then do this to further power yourself up. There's just a random chance this will drop in any of the playlists. So if you're playing Crucible or you're playing Fireteam Ops or whatever, it's just a random reward. And then once you get it, you'll have to equip it and then like kill 1,000 enemies or something, and it'll make the graviton lance stronger. And then for the Q-Pan machine gun, these were the rolls it comes with. So it has clown cartridge and then destabilizing rounds. Like I said, I haven't done anything. This is straight out the box, straight out from that other guide, from the weapons guide. Okay, enough rambling. I mean, one other thing to take note is you can focus. So if you're trying to build out your stats a little better, you can focus once you spend at least, 1,000 glimmer or something, you can level up your ghost. You can get faster EXP gains here. You can get more glimmer increase if you want to buy weapons from the kiosk or whatever. Or you can focus armors. So focus some armors here. And that way you can get a better build loadout for better stat distribution. But okay. All right, I think I'm done talking. How long? It's been 10 minutes of yammering. Let's get on with the quest. So we're going to head over to the moon and talk to Eris Morn and get the quest started. Open the portal. Go to world. Go to the moon. And she should just be right here, yeah. There you go. So you can just hold the fast travel. And it's off! Alright, she's just up here. Hi, lady! Gonna talk to her.
The fight continues.
Say yes. Acquire it. Alright. So we got the quest. Now we can go ahead and activate. It just says complete the exotic mission from the legend screen. So go back to.
One thing at least. A hunter's
you can either launch it from here, so you can either find your exotic quest, hit details, and then launch it. Okay, maybe not.
Where we may touch the wilds.
Maybe from. So let's go to let's go to the. We'll go to orbit. And then from orbit, you should be able to get it from the Legends tab at the top of the screen. Are you sure, Chris? No, I'm not. Okay, so let's go to open the portal, go to world, and then Legends up here. Select the Legends, and the Whispers right here. Okay, I'm ready. Here we go, pal. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so load it in. And just going to run over here. You can use your pulse rifle to take out these thrall and stuff. But keep in mind that you are on a timer. So you want to, try to push forward as fast as you can. What we're looking to do is we're looking to get over there. So if you do fall down, just go back to orbit and start over again. But you want to make this jump over here. Kill this guy. And then destroy this ball here. So I'm not going for flawless. I'm just trying to get this mission done. But we'll try to do it as fast, and we'll see if we can't not die. Okay, so once you're going forward, it's pretty straight to the point. You're just making your way downtown. When you get to this area with the red light, there's some voiceovers, but jump to the red path, slide underneath it. Okay, watch out for this stuff. This will push you off. But if you look down, you want to jump to that. So you can either go forward and you can make your way like there to there, but I can jump there on Hunter, I think. I missed it. Okay. So let's try again. So redo this a bunch of times until you can get a good time on here, because you want to try to get to the boss as soon as possible. So it'll just take a few practice tries. to get the methods down. Alright, now we can jump over here. I don't have the legs that I used to when I was a young man. Alright. Over to here. You're following the red lights on the ground, so just take a look at that. You'll need to jump around this corner here. So if you're a hunter, that's pretty easy. Other classes, you're going to have a bad time. You're going to have a bad time. Now wait here for the wall to retreat or retract, and then you can start going. You're looking for this little lump in the wall. Pause there. So we're pausing at the lump. Don't forget about those lovely lumps. All right, then we're going, and then you're pausing at this hole in the ground. Okay, pause at the hole. I'm a huge fan of holes. All right, and then we can just go ahead and go forward, and this should get us past this low area. You can just keep on pushing. Okay, when you're here, we're going to jump to the 2 balls. I'm a huge fan of balls, so jump to the red, and then you're going to jump around the ball, or you could just walk. Just be careful, this hole. So you can just walk here, but jump over the hole. Okay, now we're going up. So jump on top of here. It should take you up. There we go. Once you're up, you'll jump to this platform and go forward and to the left. So up to the left through this path. Look for blue. So before it was red, now it's blue. We're looking at blue. All right, you're just going to go forward. This part's kind of annoying. So it pushes you. It stabs you. So just run in the crack. I'm a fan of crack as well. I'm a fan of a lot of stuff. All right, once you get to this area, now we're jumping from platform to platform. Watch out for the explosions. So try to time it so that the explosion goes off and you land on the thing. All right, I'm going. And then to the next red. Crouch. Squeeze through it. We're jumping over to... I think we can make that one, but you're going over to that hole over there. Okay, there we go. Easy, buddy. First try. Okay, this will close on you, so just stand here, and then you can squeeze through. I'm jumping forward. Like I said before, if you take too long, I mean, maybe restart. Okay, so you're going to make your way to the back, so jump on the balls, and we're going to the back hole. Alright, so all the way towards the back area here, and then jump into this one. This is the only one that's won't kill you. Alright, once you slide out, make to this giant room with the green. Just loop back down around. Oops. Right here. We're going in the hole. So, squeeze down, head into the hole. Alright, going down. This is a quick shortcut. You could run up and around the ledge, but why? Alright, then you're looking for this open hole here, and this will take you to this area. So you want to jump over to this platform and just run around the side. Watch out, the thing breaks away. So make your way to this platform. From here, jumping to there. Wee woo! Alright. Easy, buddy. Okay, push forward. Now we're taking the ledges. Watch for the broken areas. Like any of these broken areas, you'll fall. And then up into the red. And then straight forward. I'm going forward now. Okay. Alright, once we're into here, this is good. This is a good sign. It's time for fights. So I'd run to the back. Make sure you use your invisibility when needed. Watch the timer. We have an 8-second timer here, so go invisible, let yourself recover. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Okay, now we're going. So you're just making your way around the map. So we'll go invisible here, so keep in mind, you got 3 ways to go invisible. And then just stay invisible till your health recovers. 2, 1. All right, shotgun the big guys. Invisible. So this is why I really like Hunter. It makes it super simple. But just take your shotgun around the room and kill the annoying guys that are high damaging. Okay, so from up here, now you can start picking off some of the lesser enemies. All right, so but you have to get in here and shoot the actual ball. You know, if I get under half health, I go invisible. Make sure you get out of the taken blights, because that does damage over time. Alright, once you kill enough things, I think more enemies spawn in. Yep, so you gotta kill these. I'm shooting. Alright. Then you can just shoot stuff. I'm gonna loop around. So we've got a couple of like boss type enemies. Make sure that you shoot the guy who's guard. Like you can't damage him when he's got a shield. So take out the one to expose the other. Get exposed! So yeah, when they're shielding, like see how they're shielding the other guy? So you won't be able to take you won't be able to damage those until you remove the shield. Okay, so let's head in here. You know, you could use your machine gun. I actually would recommend that you use your machine gun as much as possible. It'll help clear ads super fast. Machine gun's a beast. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. I'm a bonehead. And then we have double heavy. So it's going to make quick work of everything in here. Yeah, 2 shots. Alright. And then you can dodge to reload instead of the long reload animation. Okay. Are we done in here? Alright. There you go. So that was pretty simple. Shoot this thing to press forward. Alright, buddy. I'm actually going to use my machine gun for a lot of this next area. Stay mobile. Don't just stand in one spot. What? Well, I know. It's first-person shooter. Advanced tactics. Go. Alright. When you've cleared that room, shoot the black ball. Push forward. Same thing. You'll have to fight these guys, so... I go right. I take this guy's spot. I shoot through that. Okay, I can't shoot that bubble. Okay, let me see here. I'm going to use my invisibility. Let's go to the back of the room. Alright, then we can take out these guys. Use your heavy machine gun. Go invisible if you need to. Alright, I'm managing my timers. So you can see I'm not just going invisible and shooting right away. We're trying to spread out the uses of invisibility we have. But from this back area and your heavy machine gun, you can basically kill everything without accuracy, without too many problems. Alright, what else? That guy needs to go away. We're going to send him home. Alright, jump in here. Push. We gotta go faster, Bobby. Alright, okay. Dodge, reload. Let's see. Shotgun. Pow. Pow, pow, power wheels. Alright, that should be it. Am I dumb? Yes. Alright, get out of here. Okay, now run and go. Turn around. And immediately run this way. Because these guys are going to pop up with shields, so you can use your rifle or whatever. I have a grenade. Why don't I use that? Alright. But we'll need to get these guys out of here. Hey, why don't you get out of here? Alright. If you're at range, you know, you can take these guys out with your pulse rifle. And then Graviton Lance will put in some work here. Watch out. There's a guy up here to the left. There he is. 2 of them, I guess. Alright. We're going to machine gun. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright. Pulsing. I'm going to take out these scions. Make sure you pick up your heavy bricks. Looks like I've got a couple. Right. Okay, and if you have your void, or excuse me, you had your arc resist on and your solar resist, that'll help with survivability. Okay, I'm all stacked up, buddy. Let's go. So shoot this black meatball. What is that? It's delicious is what it is. All right, I'm gonna jump. Make sure you jump. Avoid this hole. Okay, well, we're to the boss room with 30 minutes. 26 minutes. Oops. Okay, so you're going to have two safe areas. This area to the right, and then there's also another area to the left, which is like the enemies. I mean, they will kind of follow you back here, but you'll be halfway safe. All right, so we can stay in here. We can take out the enemies. Let's see. So you want to try to avoid as much damage as possible. There's the boss guy. But all right, let's see if we can clean up this area. All right, I'm doing it. I'm going. All right, and is that a boss guy? No. So the what you'll do to spawn the boss fight is you will have this rally banner here. And the rally banner will now allow the boss to be spawned. So go ahead and place that down. All right. Kill each of these cubes one at a time. So that'll spawn a boss. Now you have one boss to fight. There he is. I'm going to go ahead and super. He's going to bring in some ads. I'd recommend just, make sure you hide back in your cave hole. Alright, watch your health. Oh my god! Alright, do some work. Take cover, okay. We need to go invisible. I'm dying. Alright, so yeah, each of those cubes shoot to spawn a boss, and then I would fight the bosses one at a time. I mean, unless you're a maniac and you just want a challenge mode. One thing else to recommend would be if you're getting low on ammo, use your Graviton Lance for the ads to generate bricks and stuff. But yeah, the heavy machine gun's going to be the way to go here for speed, baby. All right, so let's head. I'm just going to show you the other side. You do have a couple areas of cover over here, but the left side is just like the right side in regards to, the little U-shaped area it provides cover. All right, I'm shooting. He's getting angry, boys. All right, can I kill him with my shotgun? Oh my gosh! Lord, he mad! All right, so let's see if we can sneak up on him. He doesn't see me. He sees me. All right, nice. Okay, let's shoot another cube. Get another boss out here. Oh, or miss your shot. That's fine as well. All right, grab this heavy ammo. Okay, same thing. You have more enemies, invisible enemies coming in, it looks like, so. Heavy machine gun, grenades, take cover, rinse and repeat. Rinse your repeaters. All right, this guy has fire damage, so that's why our fire resist mod is going to help. I mean, you could theoretically have multiple armor sets and then actually swap to double fire resist while you're fighting this guy, or while you're fighting, you know, a specific enemy that's doing arc or void damage or whatever. So I'm just strafing and jumping. Okay, get out of the fire. What am I stuck on? Oh, that pillar. Let's take out the wizards. Wizards can be annoying. So if you are getting overwhelmed, you know, try to take out the ads. Alright. Okay. And then don't forget to pick up your orbs on the ground. That'll help your damage on your machine gun by 20% or whatever it is. It's not much, but it'll add up over the course of a fight. You look in the left of your screen. Not getting orbs from those guys? What's happening? But it'll say void. It'll say void damage boost. Alright, I'm going to use my super on this guy to finish him off. Alright, we'll shoot the next guy, or shoot the last cube. There it is. Okay, so now you can see where it says void weapon boost. I picked up an orb. Void weapon boost. And we get some extra damage. Alright, I'm going to work my way over back to the right side. We're just moving. I'm out of ammo. Okay. Let's see if we can get a few primary kills with the Graviton Lance. Watch these guys in the back. Here we go. So enemies won't really come in here. I mean, they will, but if you just kind of stay moving, they won't really come back in here. Same on either side. Alright, so let's see if we can take this guy out. I'm having chest pains. I want to pick up that heavy ammo brick as well. My accuracy is on point. Oh, pfft. Okay. Alright. So this Taken guy's annoying. There's the ammo brick. Okay. Alright, so for the Taken guy, I think I'm going to go invisible. I'm going to try to get some range on him. Let's clear out the rest of the ads. What do we got for time? We got 20 minutes. And then also don't forget that I do have the ability to... See how they got the dot above their head? If you go over, you can finish them. You'll go invisible when they have that dot. So we'll see this. There, he's got the dot. You can finish him and go invisible. So that'll also help with survivability. I don't know, it seems like that's kind of a more dangerous strategy to employ. Okay. Let's pound this guy with the heavy machine gun. Pound, pow, power wheels. Alright, he's on my nuts. Hit him with a grenade, run. And get some distance on him. That up. Okay, what's this guy got for health? Okay, so he's got 2/3 health left. We got 17 minutes. I'm managing the time fairly well, I think, between survivability and speed. Okay, out of that. They are really spamming that Shadow Blight maneuver. That's a lot of blights, buddy. He loves me. He's my friend. Alright, we got our super ready. Let's pick up... I thought I would have a heavy ammo here. Here, he can have a weaken effect. Then he can have... Oh, he missed! He teleported! What a jerk! Alright, I'm down to this. I'm not going to get too close with the shotgun on this guy. Seems like that blinding effect plus the stomp is annoying. So let's run circles. 16 minutes. When you defeat the third boss, you get a final boss, which is a ogre. It's a big ogre. Not in my swamp, donkey! So be prepared for that as well. And it's a similar strategy where you'll hide in the sides. I'd like this captain to give me a heavy ammo jerk. No heavy ammo? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. I'm gonna pound him with the primary. 15 minutes, okay. We're doing good, we're doing fine. Alright, when he gets low, can I finish him? I don't see the dot above his head. Alright, let's use a shotgun on this captain. There we go, got a heavy from that. Nice. Point blank. Okay, point blank. Shotgun plus a finishing move. Yeah, we can't finish the boss, it looks like. You gotta... Okay, you're gonna have to just shoot him in the face. Perfect. Okay. Final boss fight. Alright, so let's make our way to our hidey hole. You got 14 minutes. You gotta take the shield off. So you gotta defeat, I think there's wizards. So make sure you kill the wizards to remove the shield. If I can hit shots, that would be good, but we'll see how it goes. Get out of here, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Like I said, they won't really come back here, but sometimes they do. See how that guy kind of popped back here for a second? So if you just alternate between both sides. Okay, wizard. Get lost, wizard. I'm the wizard. There. Okay, now his shield's off so we can shoot him. His name is Tolgor, Aspect of Agony. Here, give me a... Yeah, I can finish this guy, so give me a heavy ammo, you jerk. Okay, so machine gun when available. Just gonna plow this guy down. Watch his vision. That'll hurt. We do have arc resistance on, so that'll help. But still, he's not very nice. So, you know, shoot for the face if you can help it. Hey, don't tell me what to do, pal. And then continue to move. See, he's spitting this black stuff all over the ground. So don't stand in it. It does like a dot area of effect damage. And then the thrall are nice. Oh my god. The thrall are nice for orbs and power bricks. The Thrall, I think, do come back here, though. Do they? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Alright, so if you can get him like this is perfect. Look, he's now stuck behind the brick, and I can actually lay some damage into him if I take cover behind this. Can I crouch? No. Alright. Alright, I'm looking. What do we got for time? 11 minutes. And he's about half. Alright, it wouldn't hurt to grab these orbs. Did I get... Oh, and I got some more heavy ammo. Okay, nice. Alright, let's hit him with some heavy. Alright, I'm strafing. Okay, he went immune. Okay, so at half health. We gotta kill the wizards again. Or no, is it blights? Okay, it's blights this time. So now we actually have to go into the blights and kill the blights. So put on your shotgun. Alright, invisible at half health. If say you get to half health, you need to be invisible. Alright. I'm still taking damage. Get out of the blight if you're taking damage. And hide and recover. Alright, I'm watching my cooldowns. I'm cooling down! Alright, get out to the blight. Shoot the blight. Shotgun! Invisible. Alright, let's take out this wizard. I'm waiting for my invisibility. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, go invisible again. Alright, let's wait on invisibility. We got 7 seconds. Let's take out this other wizard while we're here. 2, 1. Finisher. Invisible, nice. Alright, so I'm going to try this blight next. What do we got for time? 3, 2, 1. Alright, 1. I think it's 3 shots. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 shots, and then invisible. Alright, I'm waiting on my cooldowns. I got 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 2, 3, invisible. Alright, so that part's fairly simple. It's quick maths, buddy. Alright, let's see here. So pull out my machine gun. Hit him with a grenade. Alright, let's lay some damage on him. Of course he's gonna hide behind the brick. And I'm out of bullets. Perfect. And I used the wrong weapon. Amazing. Okay. Maybe the Thrall will give us some heavy ammo here. There we go. Perfect, buddy. Alright, shoot him in the dick. Alright, I did get some heavy weapon, or heavy ammo there. So lay that down. Alright, our super's ready again. Oh, we got another brick of ammo. Alright, so I'm going to loop around here. We're going to try to hit him with a tether. 8 minutes. More than enough time. You don't even see me. You don't even see you, boy. Alright, nice. Alright, we might be able to finish it here. Don't get greedy. So, remember, staying alive is way more important. I usually wait until about half health. And then I go invisible. Like, I keep an eye on my health bar. And so that's kind of like the magic number for me. Hit him with a grenade. We'll go invisible here. Nice. Did I take cover? 4 seconds on invisibility. Shoot him in the butt. Right in the butt. Hey, got him. All right, boys. That was easy. We got 4 minutes, something left. Okay, something like that. Very good, very nice. Is that it? Okay, so now we got to go back to Eris Morn to get our sniper. All right, so I'm going to head over there. Let's get out of here. I'm leaving Wee Woo. All right, so back at the portal. Let's go to World. Mooning. Pretty good. There you go, pal. Hey, lady. Give me my sniper rifle. I'll take it.
To work.
There it is, boys. Get him. Got him. Kapow. And then you can also do other quests to upgrade it with the pattern and make it even stronger than it already is. So it's really good for boss DPS, right? The white nail is a great. If you can hit your precision shots, landing 3, refill the magazine, and it does extra precision damage. So it's really good for boss DPS. Easy money, buddy. All right, so I will put another video over here, so check that out. That'll be for the Outbreak Perfected quest, so we'll do that next. So, all right, fellas. Appreciate y'all for watching. Any questions or comments, put down below, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.